Valentine's Day for 84-year-old Thelma Butler will never be the same. She lost one of the greatest loves of her life on that day. Her daughter Pamela disappeared and has never been seen or heard from again.
I don't feel like my child. I don't feel like she's still with us now.
Thelma believes something terrible happened to Pamela inside her Washington, D.C. home. But what? Remains a heartbreaking mystery.
It's been like hell to me. Sometimes I walk through the house, I just break down.
There were no signs of a struggle inside Pamela's elaborately secure and immaculately kept home. But her mom and brother say there was a bizarre trail of clues.
The sheets were missing, the office was just unkept.
And the most alarming discovery, an unlocked window on the side of the house that just happened to be hidden from Pamela's security cameras.
I believe that she was put out of that window at the right time and put in a car and taken somewhere. Would love to know where.
Derek immediately questions Pamela's new boyfriend, Jose Rodriguez Cruz, an ex-serviceman she met online. But Jose tells Derek he hasn't seen Pamela in days. In fact, he claims she dumped him the day before Valentine's Day.
Did she ever mention anything about a breakup?
Never, 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 never.
The D.C. police also suspect foul play.
There's no explanation for her disappearance, which is another reason that we are acting the way that we acted with the crime scene search coming in, mobile crime coming in, and working the case for weeks and weeks on end.
Using the video from Pamela's security system, data obtained from her phone and computer, and eyewitness accounts, they pieced together this troubling but telling timeline of events.
Pam was seen going into that house on what day and what time?
She was seen going into the house on Thursday. It was approximately about 5 o'clock.
At 9:48 p.m. that same night, a camera catches Pamela reaching out the door to grab her mail. It's the last image ever captured of Pam.
But she was never seen leaving.
Never saw her, never seen leaving the house.
But police believe Pamela was inside her home on Friday.
She had made multiple emails between co-workers, so we think she was alive and well on upwards of Friday the 13th.
Police took Pam's surveillance video from the family and are not releasing it. But Derek says Jose is seen going into Pamela's house Friday evening around 8 p.m. Jose claims Pamela abruptly breaks up with him. A camera captures him leaving at 11:30 p.m. So what happened after that? Before cops confiscated video, the Butlers scroll through hours of it.
The whole time that she was missing, nobody ever comes up to her house but Jose, the mailman, and the UPS man.
That's it?
That's it. Nobody else ever even comes in the yard.
Jose returns Saturday, Valentine's Day, and stays for 2 hours.
It showed Jose going in and out of the house with bags.
He returns Sunday for 30 minutes, and again Monday for 90 minutes, removing more bags.
What was he doing during that time?
That's what we want to know.
Police want to know that too. They initially focused their investigation on Jose, searching his apartment, seizing his car, and questioning him about those bags he was carrying. Cops won't tell us what he said, but Jose told the Washington Post that he was just retrieving his belongings.
Were you able to figure out why Pam went missing?
We do not know why she went missing as of right now, no.
Derek claims police asked Jose to take a lie detector, but he refuses. Cops tell us this is still an active investigation, and there's little they can say. But to this day, Jose has never been named a suspect or charged with any crime.
What is your theory?
My theory is Pam found out something about him that she didn't like. And I believe that she told him that she was through, and she walked him to the door. And as she was going to that door, he snapped.
Derek is so convinced Jose hurt her that he returns to Jose's apartment and demands he take a police lie detector test.
It was hard, but I talked to him for about an hour, and he said that he would do it. He said, I'll take the polygraph test.
The morning of the scheduled polygraph, Derek drives Jose to take the test. Derek makes this shocking allegation about what happened inside the car.
We're like 3 or 4 blocks away from Violent Crimes Unit. When I stop at a light, he opens the door, jumps out the car, and runs.
He ran out of the car?
Runs out of the car.
So
So
what
I'm
did
in
you
traffic.
do?
I was getting ready to get out the car and go look for him, and he comes back. And I said, what's wrong with you? What? He said, man, I had to go to the bathroom. I couldn't hold it. I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm looking at him, and something isn't right here.
Derek says the strange then gets stranger. Once inside the polygraph room, Derek claims Jose freaks out.
He says, I'm not doing it. Take this off of me. And he went to start trying to pull it off. And they said, no, hold it. Don't do that. So while they're taking the stuff off of him, he's going off. He's just raving about, I'll kill all of you MFs in here. Y'all don't know who you messing with. And I'm looking at him. I didn't see that side of him at all.
Jose admitted to the Washington Post that he suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder from his years of military service, and that as the lie detector questioning was about to start, his anger at being accused boiled over. He maintained he had nothing to do with Pamela's disappearance.
How hard has this been for your mom?
It's eating at her. She wants some closure. And one of the things that she's afraid of is that she's not going to get it before she leaves here. So I really want answers for her.
Well, it sounds like Crime Watch Daily needs to track down and find Jose and to see what he has to say.
There are 2 sides to a story, and we need his side.
We track Jose's last known address to this apartment complex in Maryland. We spot a woman we believe to be his girlfriend.
I was looking for Jose. Is he here?
No.
No, he's not here? Does he live here? No?
I don't want the camera to be here.
Okay, you can point that way, that's fine.
The young woman asks us not to show her face and then tells me she hasn't dated, seen, or even spoken to Jose in years. But something doesn't add up. Neighbor
Do you know this person?
after neighbor tells us they see Jose here all the time with the woman we question.
Does he live here? Yeah.
For now, Jose lives under the aura of suspicion, and the police and the butlers continue looking for answers.
She's not been seen or heard of since 2009. That's 5 Christmases, 5 Mother's Days.
Every year, the butlers, friends, and even law enforcement hold a candlelight vigil honoring Pamela. This year's will be very different.
We're going to declare her dead. That's going to be very hard. It will give us just a little closure.
You would like to be able to bury her.
I would love to do what we have to do with dignity and respect and go on with our lives.
And now Pamela's family is asking you to take a very good look at her picture. If you know anything about her disappearance, you can submit a tip on our website, crimewatchdaily.com, or call or text our toll-free tip line.